Surprise. Surprise. I know you all were not expecting a video from me today. I wasn't expecting to do a video today, but I said, you know what? I watched a couple of things last night. Let me go ahead and get a review off and see what the people are thinking about it. I'll reserve my thoughts on the show until the very end of the review, and then you guys can let me know if this is something you want me to continue. Now, I didn't do a hardcore taking notes review because, like I said, just pilot episode, trying to get a feel for it. So I don't know everybody's name, but I made up some names. So we'll just throw those in there. Okay. Y'all will know who I'm talking about if you watch the show. And, yeah, let's just go ahead and get to it. Now, my scarf, y'all know when the whole head is covered, it's one of two things. Either I need my hair done or I'm off work. Now, today it's a combination of both. I need my hair done. I need my eyebrows done. My stylist is booked, so I'm gonna have to try to do something to it. Child, if you have a taper and your taper has grown out, you know exactly what state I'm in right now. My head looks like broccoli underneath here, just all short in the back and just big. Anyway, y'all didn't come here to hear me talk about that. You came here to hear me talk about the show. So we're going to do just that. I am still outside because this light out here is better than the light in my place. The light in my place is terrible. So I just came on outside. All right. So the premise of the show is called The Oval, and it is just what it says. It's the Oval Office, the president, the first lady, and everybody around them, the workers, their children, things of that nature, right? So we start out with meeting the first family, and that includes a knockdown, drag-out fight, okay, between the first lady and her husband, WWF style. They smacking each other, they pinning each other, they choking each other, they going off on each other. Ain't no bruises or any scratches. Finally, the Secret Service is just like, it's time to start getting ready for the inaugural ball. Y'all good? Yeah, we good. Gonna get hair and makeup in here. So we kind of get the feel that this goes on between them all the time. Not only between them, but apparently the whole family is dysfunctional because she goes in with the daughter, the wife does, and tells her, you need to be getting dressed, you need to be getting ready. Well, the daughter is upset that her drug dealer boyfriend can't come to the inaugural ball. Why can't he come? Why can't he be there? She can't stand the mom. The mama can't stand her. You ungrateful. I'll put your head through that wall. I'll send you so far out of here you won't even know what to do. You better get dressed for this ball, and you better put on the blue dress and not that ugly green dress that you picked out. The only person who seems to have a little bit of sense might be the son, who is trying to be there for the sister, but the sister's being mean to him, so he leaves to go get dressed. Now, we're supposed to get the idea that this family is going to be portraying the open-mindedness of the American people, because this is the strong black woman with this white man, and they're going to be together running the country in the Oval Office. So you're kind of getting this feel that people are being more accepting of certain things. That's the feel that you're supposed to get. So, yeah, the language that the mom is using and, the dramatics of the whole thing is very much like Tyler Perry's other shows. I don't watch them anymore. I did start out with The Have and the Have-Nots. I watched that for a couple of episodes, but it's very reminiscent of that kind of tone, that kind of very soapy, very dramatic language. It's very reminiscent of that. So, you either like it or you don't, but you do have that there. So then we go to the workers and we introduce their stories. Now I got some names pulled up here. So I'm trying to remember. Sorry, y'all, trying to get these names. Okay, so there's the butler. His name is Richard. Now, Richard is also trying to get ready for the inaugural ball. There's boxes everywhere. He's trying to get everything ready. Richard is married to Nancy. So we get to see Nancy, his wife. She's at home watching television, very proud of the fact that there's another black woman in the White House with her husband doing her thing. So she's very proud of that, watching TV. And then we go upstairs to meet her son, who is having quite the session with his woman upstairs in the bedroom. I was just like, oh my goodness. What now? Is this because this is cable? Like, are we allowed to show the bumping and grinding? I mean, they didn't show no boobs or anything like that, but I was just like, this is a lot of, what time is it? Are the babies in bed? I ain't got no kids, but if I did, I would have been like, close your eyes, cover your eyes. Okay, don't peek. But it was a lot going on for just regular television. I wasn't expecting that. But I guess it is cable. So they're in there doing what they do or what have you, and the mama is just like, the daughter's down here and she wants some cereal. Okay, his baby girl's downstairs and the girlfriend's like, "This is why we need our own place." The mama say, "I concur. You do need your own place." I would not feel comfortable having sex in my mother-in-law or soon-to-be mother-in-law's home. I would, to get off like that, I really would need my own quarters and space. Okay, a big enough house where she can't hear me, at least, if we're gonna do it like that. But they go downstairs and they're tending to the daughter. So the father calls home because he needs some assistance over there at the White House. There's a bunch of boxes. There's a bunch of people around, but apparently they're not helping him. So he calls the son over there because he needs a little bit of help. And so the son is going to go on over there, which is totally unrealistic. I mean, who is coming over to the White House to help with some boxes? Don't have no type of security clearance like that. That's so not happening, but it's a story. So we're supposed to just go along with it. He's going to go over there and help the father out. So while he's on the phone with the dad, there's a whole bunch of rumblings and whisperings about stuff that's going on outside. And apparently it is the baby mama who is outside, wrapped up in some type of religious cloak, whatever. And she's standing outside like this. So as soon as I saw that, I already know it was, we knew it was going to be some stuff with her. So she wants to see her daughter. Her daughter needs to be with her. I am her mother. You took her away from me. He tells her, I have full custody. I did not take her away. The judge saw fit to take her away because you are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And you can go tell the highest, who she is speaking of, that I said it, okay? Well, the highest says that I need to be with my daughter and I need to take my daughter with me. You're not going to get your daughter. Now, I already told you. So things are getting heated between them two. They're getting up in each other's face. She's threatening, you will go to jail if you try to put your hands on me. So now the mom, Nancy, is coming outside to try to simmer everybody down, get everybody calm. The baby daddy, I forget his name, he goes off to go help his father over at the White House with no security clearance. He's going over there. So Nancy is trying to reason with old girl, saying, if you love your daughter, you would not come up here and show out. You really made her scared last time you came up here. Maybe, we could try to work out something later, but now is not the time for you to be doing all this. Okay, well, things probably would have gone well. Okay, and baby mama, her name is Ruth, by the way, which I said, was she named after her grandma or her aunties? Because I do not know anybody under the age of 45 named Ruth, but okay. Of course somebody is coming over here to cut the grass. Oh, so annoying. Let me roll my windows up. If y'all provided better lighting, I could be in the house. Look, it's not the grass man's fault. Anyway, all right, so I'm wasting some gas, child. Get some air going in here. It's still pretty warm. Hold on, y'all. Normally I could edit this out. Okay, we good. So, Ruth, she's going to go ahead and leave, but before she can do that, the girlfriend appears in the doorway. And I said, child, girlfriend, fiance, I don't know what she is, but either way, some of y'all don't know how to date men with children, do you? Some of y'all don't know how this goes. If the baby mama is outside and the baby mama is making a scene, now I know as a woman you want to come in and you want to protect your man from, having some type of fight with another woman because you don't want him to go to jail. I understand all of that. But it was already another woman on the case talking to her woman to woman. Stay in the house. Okay, you was helping the baby with her homework. Stay doing that. Keep the baby calm. Stay in there. Don't be coming to the door. Don't let her see you. Because all you're going to do is set the situation off even further. So she's standing there in the doorway with her arms folded. So now Ruth want to know, okay, so they together now? She around my child? Is she around my daughter? Because I should have some say-so if she's around my daughter. So she getting riled up again. I said, girlfriend, why? Go have a seat at the table, please. Don't do this. So Ruth does leave, but Nancy calls her and says that they can arrange a meeting where she can meet with her daughter for an hour. Don't say nothing to your crazy baby daddy about it because I don't want to be in trouble with him, but that's what we're going to do. So, because she does deserve to see her child, according to Nancy. All right? Hold that there. So Then we get introduced to another character. Get her name here. We got Donald, who is the chief of staff, is making a phone call to his wife, Lily. Okay, now Lily is a fashion designer. She designed the first lady's dress. So he is calling her and saying, look, you need to get here. Now, we got these folks into office. We worked really hard to get these people here. So I guess he had something to do with it. Probably was on the campaign and all of that. And now you are not here. Well, the wife, who she must work a lot. She is taking a flight in, trying to get over there, telling the husband she promises she will be there. You get a sense that maybe she's not around as much as he would like her to be around, maybe because of her fashion stuff, but she is trying her best to get there. Well, of course, there is a delay on the plane. She's not able to get there, but she is sitting next to a very handsome gentleman, one of my YouTube crushes, child. Yes, Lord. He is on a show, and I'm going to remember the name of it and put it in the description bar, because if I don't have time to search for it right now, but him and two other people who are on the Tyler Perry shows that came on last night actually got their first acting role from Tyler Perry from these YouTube shows. So I watched the show. I will tell y'all the name of the show either on the next review, or I'll put it in the description bar. I'll do both of this review, so that y'all can go and watch it. It's on YouTube, and it is really good. Y'all need to get into it. The acting is good. I really enjoy both of those shows. So anyway, he is one of my YouTube crushes. So he is on the flight, and he's trying to make small talk with her, ask her questions. She's annoyed, of course, because she can't get to where she needs to get to, knows her husband is going to be upset. So she's just looking at him like, you being nosy. Why you all in my business? Why you asking me all these questions? Do you normally talk to people like this? Like, what's up with you? So when they get off of the plane, okay, they have to deplane. They ain't got none of their stuff. I would have been so aggravated. I cannot stand. It happens when flights are delayed, but I don't like when flights are delayed and I don't have nothing with me. Like I check my bag and I don't have all of my immediate stuff with me. So I'm kind of sitting around uncomfortably in the airport. She had on a dress. I just would have been so over it. Now that person with the blanket and watching movies and laid out of over several seats in the airport because their flight is late, that's me. That is me. I will get real comfortable if I got all my stuff with me. So they're having drinks, and he's still trying to talk to her, still trying to make small talk. But because they're drinking, she's opening up a little bit more. He sees a picture of her husband, asks if it's her daddy, and said he looked like he was about 70. She said, he's a little bit older than me, but he is not 70. Thank you very much. And you don't need to be worried about my husband. You need to be worried about your wife. Don't be worried about my man. So he begins to make comments about her marriage and what type of husband that he feels like she has, which he gets from just the phone conversation that he overheard them have on the plane. You know, I could tell he's not very nice to you, and he doesn't seem like this, he doesn't seem like that. And she was like, you don't even know my husband, so you need to mind your business. But the way that she kind of behaves afterwards, there may be some truth to that. There may be some problems in regards to their marriage. Okay, you get that feel. So as they continue to drink, he starts to push up on her. And child, I felt bad for her. I know it was a struggle. When he reached down and grabbed that thigh, I said, girl, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. But that would have had me thinking real, real wrong. I would have had to take my drinks and all my purses and things, napkins, and say, I'm going to take it on over to another terminal. Please do not follow me. Please do not follow me. Don't make this hard for me, brother. Please. So I wouldn't have been able to be nowhere near him because, you know, it was a lot of flirtation that he was putting down. But basically, he was just trying to tell her, listen, you know, we two people and the flight's delayed. Both of us don't have anywhere to go. It's obvious that, you know, you might be needing something. I might be needing something. And it could just be a thing that happened, and it don't have to have no consequences. We don't got to think about it no more after this. So she's telling him, look, I'm not that drunk. Okay, get your hands off me. Okay, well, I'm going to the bathroom in a private stall. You know, there's a changing table in there, door locks. You know, just let me know if you want to join me in there. I'll be in there if you want to come in there. And I was just thinking to myself, like, the bathroom and the airport with all them germs running around there and a changing table. Child, you got me all the way messed up. I would mess around and get the pink eye, all that bacteria. Maybe I'm just approving. Now, the car, we could have talked about a car, but a change the table in the bathroom? No, sir. But she go in there, y'all. She go in there, and he don't put her on that changer table, but he do put her on that wall. And again, all right, it ain't even 9, 10 o'clock. And then the TV is showing what they showing, and they getting it on, and wedding rings and everything. He got one on, she got one on, but they not married to each other, bumping and grinding in the bathroom. But we later see that there's going to be some type of fatal attraction situation. Apparently, she was so good, he can't go away. He all up in her house and whatnot. She trying to ask him to leave. That's going to be in the next episode. I said, go on with the ill nana. Shout out to Forest Rock. She say that all the time, and I just be cracking up. But apparently, she put it down on the brother, so he can't leave. So she gonna have to deal with that. Anyway, getting back to the president and the inaugural ball and all of that. So the daughter is not gonna go. Okay, she says she's not showing up for the ball. And instead, she goes out to get drunk. They bring her back to the White House. She all tipsy. She talking to the staff all bad, talking to the Richard, the butler, all bad. And they're offering to take her up to her room. I don't want y'all to take me to my room. I want him, okay? The son with no security clearance. I want no security clearance to take me up to my room. And he looking like, I don't even work here. But he takes her on up to the room because I guess they don't want to cause any fuss. Apparently, this is her first time being in the White House. So they take her up to her room. She kind of just looking around like, okay, this is it. So she closed the door. And we already know what's going to happen, right? She started trying to take her panties off for him. He just like, ma'am, please keep your panties off. Oh, no. I'm going to give you this drunky monkey. You're going to take it. And he just like, no, I don't want to take it. I don't want none of it. Please stop, ma'am. Please stop. And she tells him, look, that's your father downstairs, right? He is a butler, right? You want him to keep his job, right? Well, you better do what I say. And I would have told her, like, child, I ain't even got no security clearance to be up here with you. Let me go on. Let me get to this door real quick. I don't think anybody's going to believe you if I leave right now. But I don't have time for what you're trying to put down. You've been drinking. I don't want to disrespect you. But he, instead of moving the 2 steps to the door, now I'm not saying he wasn't trying to leave, but he was just standing there in one position, and the girl was like approaching him, and I guess she tired of fooling around with them panties. She can't get them off, so she just go up to him and she started, going down on him. He just like, ma'am, please, no, stop, do not do this, ma'am, do not pull it out, do not perform fellatio on me, please, ma'am. I said, are you fighting, brother, or no? It's not funny. It's not funny because he was being put in a tight situation. So she started trying to, give him the sloppy toppy, and he pushes her out the way. Not hard, but just kind of like, no. And she ends up hitting her head on like a storage bench or something, and she passes out. So one of the maids come up there and kind of bring her back too. She gets up, and y'all know what happens. He raped me. Okay. All right. We'll come back to that. So over at the house, Nancy done let Ruth come over there and visit, and Ruth done started tripping. Okay, I'm taking my baby with me. No. You're not taking your baby now. I shouldn't even let you come over here. I did you a favor. Don't do this. She started pulling at the little girl. Nancy say no. She started pulling at the little girl. The highest want her with me. Nancy say no. And I want to pause right here because now I know this community don't even like Tyler Perry anyway, but this is definitely going to spark probably some discussion because I wasn't sure who they were modeling her behavior after at first. But once the baby daddy says she wants to take my child into that cult, and from what I understand, the cult leader is married to the children, I immediately knew that this was a Israelite reference. If you have watched any crime documentaries, I think they had I think his name was Yahweh Ben Yahweh or something like that, but he was abusing little girls under the guise of being an Israelite. Now, I know some Israelites who don't do none of that, but it's just some people will take a religion and will use scriptures to abuse. We've seen that happen in many situations, right? but that is what they were what he was doing. And so I think they were making reference to her being in an Israelite type cult. They were saying the highest, and I was just like, you, I mean, they already don't like Tyler Perry. I don't think so. So it won't be too much controversy, but they definitely are not going to be feeling this for those who did watch it. But after they do a tug of war with the little girl, all of a sudden the baby mama is just like yabba dabba do, and a whole bunch of people come out and they just bum rush Nancy. They start taking the little girl. I'm trying to figure out where's the girlfriend at when we need her, but they're gonna take the little girl out the house. Meanwhile, the daddy is possibly about to be under a rape charge, and that's pretty much the end of the episode. The only thing I left out was at the inaugural ball, there was a woman there who was apparently the president's side piece who looked just like Ruth. I said, is that Ruth? Is it supposed to be Ruth? Because they look just alike. But First Lady is a man. President is just like shoot. President got to have a life too. And they both are reading each other during the dance, talking about how much they hate each other. So that's where the show ended. But what y'all thought? What y'all thought about the show? I mean, I just the ending was very predictable. I would love it if the ending kind of switched up and they did the opposite of what I think they're gonna do. Like that would make for an interesting storyline. A lot of Tyler Perry productions follow the same type of path and the same type of storyline. So I wasn't surprised that this is how the storyline was going. I'm going to keep watching just to see if there's going to be a little bit more, if they're going to do something a little different than what I expect. I like Tyler Perry. I know a lot of people don't like his writing, don't like his movies. Love his plays. Love. I mean, I have every single one. I went to a lot of them. Can't nobody tell me nothing. I don't care if y'all don't like Madea. I like her. She reminds me of family, even family that has passed on. So I don't care. Sorry. Sorry. I like her. But, there's certain things of his that I don't care for. Acrimony was one of them. Ooh, child. Oh, that movie. I hate that I watched that movie. I meant to cut it off the first 20 minutes and I just kept going deeper and deeper into the abyss. That was a big mistake. But I don't know. The show is predictable. And right now I'm going to just say it's okay. All right. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Are you going to keep watching? Do you want me to keep reviewing? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 and I will see y'all soon. Bye.